Hey guys, it's Matt from Vagabond Recordings.
And Greg from Suburban Sound Development.
It's time for
Your Time with Greg.
Alright guys, so we did the cable demo. It came out in the first week of January. First video on the new channel.
If you missed it, watch it.
So we mentioned the red cable, and I'll have the images up. Ta-da!
The Suburban Sound Deluxe or whatever.
Yeah. So we didn't go into extreme detail. Well, we went into some detail.
Yeah, I think we went into marginal detail in that video.
But we didn't focus on the tone control, which is the big deal on this cable.
Yeah, basically the point of this cable is it's got these two fancy ends. You'll more or less see them in action throughout this video. One is a Neutrik silent plug. Refer to the other video for all of our pronunciations. Again, if you haven't chimed in on Neutrik versus Neutrik versus whatever, please do. At any rate, we have the silent plug on one end. We have the timbre plug on the other end, and basically that is a form of tone control in the way that it, in my opinion, emulates a longer cable run. We'll run you through a couple different scenarios of where it could be useful. Just kind of show you clean, dirty, and direct, and you can hear it for yourself. This is the silent plug end, and basically until it's plugged in, this sleeve here defeats it, so when you plug it in, it pushes this down and it goes live. Holding in front of our lights. So yeah, plugging in guitar full volume, and so that's with it full volume, but you know, otherwise pull it out, nothing, volume's off on the guitar, plug it in. So yeah, there's that. I guess we could do it with another cable or whatever to show you the contrast.
Yeah.
So here's our normal plug cable that we made the other week. And so here's just guitar volume down, unplugging. All that nasty buzzing and popping and...
Oh, God.
But yeah, so there's the difference. Now we'll flash back to the other cable.
Okay, so we went through what we could think of for testing.
Yeah.
So we had the distorted on the orange, the clean on the amp peg.
Yep.
And direct in.
Yeah, direct in.
It's a Steinberg UR12
Yes.
interface for anybody who is curious about the preamp that's in that. A pretty good sounding preamp, to be honest, but you'll really be able. You should have heard the difference the timbre control can make. So that's really helpful for you guys that have to direct in for like Axe Effects or 11 rack or any other amp sims. That's really going to affect your tone.
Well, for guys like me who use, these long cable runs through, multiple pedals or something like that, this kind of allows you, if you want to go record direct in, then it doesn't suck all of the life out of it. It doesn't sound super dry or brittle. That's just my opinion, but, So, like, if you want to reamp, using, like, specific effects after you've only ran your guitar in, just use one effect at a time, it's a good way to keep, I don't know, some natural kind of earthy sound to it. Whatever you want to refer to it as. Alright, so here's our, what'd you refer to it as? That's what it's going to stick as.
The Suburban Sound Development Deluxe cable.
Yeah. Suburban Sound Development Deluxe cable. Anyway, so, again, your silent plug-in from Neutrick. Correct me if I'm wrong. As well as the Timbre plug. That's the tone controlling end. Both are gold-plated. Very hefty construction. They come with these spurs inside that more or less grasp the cable so you can't back out. I'm not saying you can, pull on it, but it should last a lot longer than your regular 1/4 inch. Hand soldered everything. I have heat shrink around the end so the screw together portions cannot back off. p.e.t tubing, nylon tubing basically, sleeving that reinforces, strengthens the cable. This one is 15 feet in length. And yeah, it's Mogami wire, the 2524, so that's out of their Gold Series cables, so it's pretty much some of the best stuff you can buy, and now it's hand wired. So, yeah.
And we, again, go back to the old video if you want to hear some more of the playing. We don't mess with the timbre control on that one, but it's just more reference.
It's still a decent contrast between your standard off-the-shelf cable, what other cables I might bring to the table, and this guy. Basically, with components factored in as well as my time, this one at 15 feet would be about $80. And that's rock bottom price. I'm not making much.
And you guys can hear the difference, and it's up for you guys to decide if that's worth it. I think it is, especially from a recording standpoint.
It's one of those things where this, if you play out a lot, it's great. If you do home studio stuff, it's great. It's a really high quality cable. It's built to last. So I mean, if you're into it for some of the best stuff money can buy, for not really robbing the bank, because I know there are a lot more expensive cables out there than this. And I can make them to any length also. If you don't even want 15 feet, I can make them as short as you need. I can make patch cables with this. I really wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, it seems excessive.
I mean, anywhere 6 to 25 feet, it'll all work fantastically. All my Suburban Sound Development cables come with heat shrink around the ends to keep them from backing off. As long as that remains intact, I will basically repair or replace your cable for free.
Unless you try to repair it yourself.
Yeah, that is a no-go. If once there's been tampering per se, I'd have to avoid it. So if you're confident with a soldering iron, fix other cables. if you're confident with soldering iron or not, bring them back to me. I will handle it for you, and then you get a fancy new cable right back in your possession.
All right. Well, we'd love to hear your guys' opinions on the cable, and the sound, and whether or not you think it makes that much of a difference, or if it would affect you personally. You can comment on this video. You can tweet at us, GearTime_ENT. You can find us on Instagram, GearTime Entertainment, and Facebook, GearTime ENT. All right, well, thanks for sticking around if you did for this long, and we hope to see you in the next video.
Spend gear time.
With Greg.
Yeah.
And me.
And Matt.
Oh. All right, guys, we're happy to announce we're accumulating some swag stuff.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what it is?
Basically, we're going to take these pancake plugs. I've soldered wire to it, and we'll be attaching key rings for you. And so, basically, a key ring plug. We'll be giving them away
in sets of 2. All right, so like, comment, and share the cable video, the one for the Suburban Sound Development Deluxe, for a chance to win a pair of the plug key rings. They will have actual key rings on them by the time you get them. But so we will only be handing out 2 different winners. So get in there. Make sure to follow us on social media after you like, comment, share, and we pick a winner, 2 winners, and you'll be able to get these shipped directly to your house.
free of charge.
Yep, free shipping. So go wild. Get out there.
Yeah.
Comment like the wind. And scene.
All right.
I made it worse. Okay.
Now that we're 3 shades redder.